Previously, on our longest drive.
16 days ago, we left the comforts of Chicago, heading 5,500 miles to the Arctic, with the ashes of our dead friend Mike in tow. Our goal, to play one last round of golf with Mike at midnight of the summer solstice. Our trek across the northern states turned into a ride from hell.
Oh my God.
As delays, breakdowns, and bad weather slowed us down.
Fasten your seatbelts.
But we found a piece of heaven at the Stanley Thompson course in Banff, Alberta.
Excellent.
Our journey north on the Icefields Parkway left us speechless.
Unbelievable.
But it was the people of northern Canada that surprised us the most.
That's a Yukon hug, eh?
Yeah, I like that. And we discovered that the game of golf
Oh, jeez.
can be played no matter where you are.
Top of the world, baby.
And we're there.
The Dempster Highway became the last hurdle before reaching our final destination.
Are we gonna die here?
With Inuvik in our sights, the question now becomes, what awaits at the end of the road?
This is a story of four buddies who drive to the Arctic Circle to play golf. One of them's dead.
Their trip takes them 5,500 miles, crossing 7 U.S. states.
2 Canadian provinces and 2 Canadian territories.
It's the adventure of a lifetime.
This is a journey of friendship, loss, discovery, and legacy.
This is our longest drive.
Take the microwave out and throw it away. That'll quiet it down. Can't do anything about it.
Jesus.
We barely made it through the Dempster Highway in one piece. After driving for 17 days through 7 U.S. states, 2 Canadian provinces and 2 territories, we're now within a few miles of our final destination, Inuvik, Northwest Territories, Canada.
Victor, you awake?
What?
We were thinking we'd like you to take it in the last 20 miles.
No, that's all right.
No, we'd really like that, I think. You're the captain.
Despite our better judgment, we let Vic drive the last stretch to the road's end as a symbolic gesture.
Look out.
The creator of our longest drive nearly drove us into a ditch on the Dempster, but this is his time to shine. Careful now on this shoulder.
Maybe I should have said last 10 miles.
There's a real road.
A yellow line, even.
Although we're in shambles, the expedition shares a sense of pride that comes with saying, mission accomplished.
Here it is.
This is the moment we've been waiting for, the moment we've dreamed of for over a year.
This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
Upon our arrival in Inuvik, an eerie silence falls over us in the RV. The town is not in the least like the Paris of the Arctic I imagined. All we see are abandoned streets and metal-sided buildings on stilts. We drove 5,500 miles to get to a place that is barren and drab. There she be, guys.
This is it. Wow.
Well, welcome to Inuvik, boys.
Well, congratulations, you made it.
We made it, yeah.
Oh.
Now what do we do once we're here?
Now what do we do? Exactly.
We get 2 days.
I don't think you can get all this town has to offer in 2 days.
Mike, we made it, but I don't know if you'll like it. The midnight sun makes it seem like the late afternoon, but it is 11 p.m. We check into a hotel, crushed and defeated.
We made
Come on
it.
now.
We made it.
This is going to be great. Buck up.
Poor Dan and Jim. I dragged them all this way for nothing. What the hell have I done?
Here we go.
Break a leg.
People like to say it's the journey, not the destination that matters. Whoever wrote that didn't spend 17 days in a rattling tin can to get where he was going. We're completely exhausted, but Inuvik's Mayor Denny Rogers has scheduled 2 days of sightseeing activities for us. First up, their world-famous Igloo Church, built entirely by volunteer labor and officially listed as the most photographed building in Inuvik.
Not sure I like this walk up the stairs carrying Mike. Mike, you're going to heaven. Jim is holding on to the wall up there.
Yeah, but I'm up here. You see that, Vic? I'm up here.
Yeah. Jim, you're braver than I am. I'm not crazy about this. Oh, way cool, Peter.
Next stop, the Midnight Sun Complex.
So again, in the winter,
my
this
God.
is a bar here.
It
Actually.
boasts a curling rink and a lush aquatics lagoon in this otherwise desolate tundra.
Portion over
Can
here.
I go on that?
You like to go down the water slide?
Yeah,
We could probably make that happen.
I might do that. Ah, very nice. You know, we can dig that up and put Mike in there. That empty spot, right?
And finally, a greenhouse oasis that has its own fair share of surprises. But in true showbiz fashion, Mayor Rogers has saved the best for last.
This is great.
He sets us up with Kurt. Kurt's a local construction contractor. He knows the twisting Mackenzie River like the back of his handsomely tattooed hand. He takes us through high-speed turns and swerves like a trained fighter pilot. This rocking ride has knocked every cobweb out of me. I'm ready to roll again.
Man, that was something else. That was good, yeah.
That's one hell of a ride. Thank you.
Maybe we were too quick to think that this was going to be a boring 2
I
days.
think it was too quick.
Yeah.
This town of Inuvik rolled out a tundra carpet for us and painted it red. What I can't reproduce so well in words is the feel of this place and its people. They've created such a strong, forward-looking community despite the geography and the hardships. We found new life where we least expected it.
I'll have some editatat, niatat,
The neotat is very good today, sir.
guichinat, ianjit,
Oh, the
guichinat, ianjit,
guichinut is very good today, sir. I'm glad you chose it.
guichinat, ianjit, katatragwid, jiwilja, che, yeah.
How about some Garrett popcorn instead?
There's no denying it. Our longest drive has reached the end of the road. But with the dangers of the road behind us, a new fear is setting in, that pretty soon this great, wild ride is going to be over. A puddle jumper takes us where the RV can't, to a peninsula 100 miles further north, a village called Tuktoyaktuk. Mayor Mervyn Gruben greets us on the gravel runway, a descendant of Inuvialuits who have lived here for centuries Mervyn invites us to dip our toes in the Arctic Ocean.
They make fun of me because I'm a little bit of a sissy. Really? Especially when it comes to water. But I gotta do this.
You going in?
Absolutely.
All right, damn the torpedoes. Not gonna be the only here.
That's right, all right.
This isn't bad.
What are you, crazy?
Oh, man.
Oh, no, it's cold.
It is. You're about as far north as you can go on the continent of North America right here.
Oh, it's cold.
There you go, buddy. That's the Arctic.
Mayor Grubin's next tour stop is another challenge.
I'm just looking down. I don't know if I'm going down. We'll decide.
Descend 30 feet into the underground permafrost to explore the icy catacombs where the villagers store their food.
If you have any fear of some heights, think twice about going down.
Okay. That's why I'm staying out.
I'm going slower than you did.
You're halfway down there, Vic.
That was a slippery one.
You can see the different layers of sediment.
I love the way this is formed. It's artistic.
It's the community food freezer, and we store our country food down here, huh? And that would be the blubber of a beluga whale, and the owners would probably come down here every so often to take what they need, huh?
It's music. I'll remember this forever. How could you forget it?
The journey back to Inuvik takes us south for the first time in 18 days. It's a reminder that soon enough we'll be headed home. A place I haven't thought about for some time. When you begin to encounter the extremities of the earth, the familiar becomes forgettable. But for all we've seen and done, we still need to do what brought us here in the first place. Golf at midnight on the longest day of the year.
Okay, Mike, here we go, baby. Your last hurrah. With 2 hours to go, the weather's turned cold and there's a bite in the air. Road's End Golf Course looks unplayable.
The crowd is abuzz with anticipation.
But we're here for the summer solstice round, and a gallery has formed,
Well, we're glad to be here, Chairman.
with one notable fan in attendance.
Dave Jacobson. I'm the United States ambassador, and I
Hi,
came here
Dave.
because you guys are doing something just great. I'm proud of you.
What a pleasure to meet you.
Hey.
We heard you were in town.
We both took a long journey to get here. This is great. I'm proud of you, and on behalf of my boss, the President of the United States, just want to tell you you're doing a wonderful thing.
4 members of the town council dress up in white hazmat suits, with our names written in magic marker on the back. We feel like we're on the Pro Tour.
This is an integral part of the course.
Ah, all right.
The local rules allow each player to carry a square-foot patch of AstroTurf to improve the ball's lie in case it lands in the mud or on rock. Where else would it land?
Do we get any course tips?
Stay away from the big rocks.
We take to the first tee for our longest drive's last and most memorable drive. Ah, bad.
All right, we're off.
I think it just ruined my chance for a par.
Well, that's you. You get your own damn ball.
Uh-oh, this is awful.
All right. Oh, that's trouble.
That's us. That's us.
Tell the beer cart it's their turn to come out.
You know, he's a good sport, though. He's a good conversationalist.
And I like the no tipping policy they've
I
got
do
out
too.
here. You know, I think that's excellent.
This is a tough hole. This is long and it's against the wind.
That's not a very good shot.
Yeah.
I got a little catapult here. Ah.
That was weak. Ah, that was weak.
Yeah, let's-
Right.
Get up, get up.
Oh!
Ah.
This guy's played here before.
Nice touch.
Oh! Look at a nice lie I got, Dad.
Even in this yard full of rocks, Vic insists on using his putter.
Oh!
Flipped out.
4.
4.
Told you he'd cheat. That's way cut.
Who designed this course? This is hell.
Oh man, there's the best one in the group.
I'm thinking he's here somewhere.
Yeah, it's not like it's the only Titleist in the world, but let's say it's yours.
This is crazy. Crazy.
One of the most challenging parts of this course is simply finding your ball.
There it is, right where I thought it would be. Oh no, that's a beer bottle.
Ah! Jim, it's over here. Oh, you sissy, you.
It is the summer solstice! 12:01.
Doing what we want to do.
My caddy's dragging already. Jesus.
We want to make you feel like you've done 18. That's beautiful.
Now this is a golf hole.
It's like number 12 at Augusta.
Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Oh! Thompson, you're up.
Sculled it, and that works.
Oh yeah, that's going in the cup. Only one! Whoa!
I think it's in. Bunch of stuff in here. Ugh.
Okay, Mike.
There it is.
He's got it.
You got it?
Oh!
I told you I was going to get a par. There's a par. Par. Daddy?
Good playing.
Nice
Great
par.
game.
Caddy.
Nice par.
You're the best caddy I've had in the Arctic.
Thank you. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks for coming out tonight. That's great. Midnight has passed and the summer solstice is finally upon us. The moment is not quite how I imagined it when the idea for our longest drive first came to me.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Wonderful time.
cheers. That's
You guys
great.
do it great. To Mike.
Bittersweet isn't how I expected it to be at all. But golf has a magical power to bring people together and forge friendships. Under the spell of the midnight sun, we become drawn to these strangers in the same way we became a foursome with Mike decades ago.
During our last hours in Inuvik, we attend Aboriginal Day. It's a demonstration of native dances and feats of strength and skill. It's an endless battle waged by the elders to stave off what's lost through assimilation. The ceremony and its rituals, the way of life, has remained largely unchanged for centuries, despite the influx of modern culture and technology. Future generations will dance in the midnight sun. We may never see it again, but I know this moment will stay with us forever.
I said earlier, this is the happiest he's ever been.
They did it with a gun. I don't know, this was a lot of fun. A lot of fun for me. I had a great time.
No, we were just saying, we've never seen you have more fun.
Yeah.
I don't think you ever have.
Here's what I have to say to you.
Yes, sir.
I'll be back in a few minutes. I won't be long. 14 days ago, I told a Canadian border official that everything we had in the RV was coming back to the United States. I lied. Mike's ashes are returning with us, but a bit of his spirit is staying. A fondness for the guy in the box grew out of what people saw as a charming tribute. He came along for the ride, but is leaving an object of admiration. And if it's possible for someone who's dead to begin a new life, to keep on going, to feel strangers touching, to behold a sun that never sets, well, then maybe it's possible for those of us who are still alive.
We went in as good golfing friends, and we came out, I think, as fellows that shared really kind of a once-in-a-lifetime experience, which is, I have to say, brought us closer together.
One of the things that becomes clear to me is we play golf here, and they play golf there. And the two games aren't anything alike each other, but they're exactly alike at the same time, because it's golf. And the really important things that the game delivers, those are universal.
And I think that's what makes this game so great, that people will go to all ends of the earth to play golf.
Try new things. Stop protecting. Just see where life takes you. I think life is kind of like water skiing now. Let's just hold on. You know, take some jumps. Don't take any jumps that are going to kill you, but hold on.
It was a great experience. I mean, I'll remember it obviously the rest of my life, and it's a highlight of my life. No question about it.
Maybe it was on the last day of the trip. I said to Vic, you know what? I don't want this to end. But more than that, it's almost like I could disappear. And he surprised me. He said, I feel exactly the same way. We knew we've got great lives back here, but all it takes is one more step and your whole life changes forever. And we never intended to do it, but the thought that you could change your whole life at any time if you decide to was something that I'd never been faced with before. But you can.
Mike on the trip was like Mike in life. He became a pain in the behind, in the sense that you had to carry him around and he was heavy. Sometimes we forgot about him.
You know, people have asked and said, wow, wouldn't Mike have liked to have gone along on this trip? I wouldn't have gone on this trip if Mike had gone. I'd go with Mike dead, but I wouldn't go with Mike alive because it would have been hellish.
We would regularly reflect, where would we be with Mike? What would have happened? How far could we have gotten? Unfortunately, I think we had concluded that if Mike had been with us, maybe the trip would never have gotten to Austin, Minnesota.
But the interesting thing on the trip was, and him being with us, is he became another character. We would walk into a restaurant or a bar carrying this guy under our arms and say hello to Mike. And he was our passport to interesting people.
I'll tell you, the folks along the way, while they thought it was a little bizarre at first, I think were really quite touched by it.
It was as though he was alive, even though he was in a wooden box. And the more we became famous through the media and other people covering the trip, the more people wanted to meet Mike. Eventually, they wanted to touch Mike. And at the end, they wanted to take their picture with Mike. So he became a celebrity. He became greater in death than in life.
Mike has been resurrected in a way. I always believe that one is alive as long as whoever remembers them is still around and talks about them. In that sense, Mike is more alive now than he's been in a long, long time.
Life doesn't have to end with death. The realm of eternity exists in memories. The trip was taken, the goal achieved. It's in the record. Our longest drive will live on in the minds of the living long after we've passed away. Yet somehow, even after our time on the road and our moments together, we feel like we've just begun. Nothing lasts forever, the saying goes, but some things can.
Where will our perfect bodies go? You're down with me in the ground, and all the faces that we know, wilted, burnt, or been cut down. Where will we go?